everyone, my name is Anh. Today I will story The Sleeping Beauty. Let's read with me. Once upon a time, in Great Kingdom, a baby princess was born after many years of expectations. The king held a ceremonial to christen for the princess. He invited 7 fairies to be the princess' godmothers, hoping that they would give the princess every good thing. When the party was about to start, an unquicked fairy came to the palace, which amazed everyone, as she hadn't appeared for years. Everyone believed she was dead. The old fairy thought that the king didn't respect her, so she growled and muttered something between her teeth. The youngest fairy thought that the old fairy might give the princess an unlucky gift, so she hid herself behind the hangings and meant to give her blessing last. All the fairies began to give their blessings to the princess. They began to give their blessings to the princess. They wished the princess would be smart, beautiful, clever, kind-hearted, and could sing and dance well. When it came to old fairy's turn, she bent over and muttered curses. One day, the two shall have her finger pierced with the spindle of a spinning wheel and died. Then she laughed loudly and disappeared. The 7th fairy came out from behind the hangings and said, "Be reassured, king and queen. I will make the princess fall into a sleep that will last 100 years. After that, one prince will come, awake her and marry her." The king, to avoid curse, forbid everybody from using spinning wheel. As years went by, the princess grew to be a smart and beautiful girl, as godmother fairy's wishes. One day, she wandered around an old castle and went to the top of the castle. There was an old woman spinning her spindle. This woman never heard of the king's command, as she never stepped out of that old castle. Seeing the old woman spin with her spindle, the princess pleased with the woman to let her try that. But as soon as she took the spindle, the end pierced the princess' finger and made her bleed. She fainted on the floor. The king heard that bad news. He recalled what the young fairy and said before, then ordered the princess to be laid on a nice bed in the finest room in the castle. As soon as the young fairy was informed of the news, she rushed to the castle, took out her magic wand to make everybody and everything in the castle fall asleep in 100 years. Shortly after, there wheeled around about the castle a vast number of trees, brambles, weeds, and green moss, twining with each other, so that none could pass through, and gradually none remembered the castle. 100 years later, while one prince was hunting, he saw the top of a tower in the middle of a great thick wood to top of a tower. He asked people living around, and he was told that there slept a beautiful princess. Having been waiting for that, a princess to come and wake her up for 100 years, hearing the story, the prince decided to find the way into the castle. The bushes and brambles were overgrown. The prince cut off a tree branch, but it immediately grew again. The seventh fairy then gave the prince a mighty sword and a shield. With them, the prince could open the way into the castle easily. The old fairy was so angry that she turned into a dragon and blew fire towards the prince. He used the shield to stop the fire. He tried to avoid it, waited until the dragon became weaker, and scared it. The dragon turned into the old wicked fairy. No sooner had she cried out with a loud voice, she fell to the floor. After lunch had already been prepared, a servant came in and invited the prince and a princess to go to the dining hall. The wedding ceremony was organized inside the old castle. Then the prince and the princess lived happily ever after. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye, see you next time. Goodbye.